Happy Easter, Vladimir.
Happy Easter,
Good to see
John.
you.
Good,
Yeah,
good to see.
Vladimir. So I've heard that you've had the ability to do what?
I have the ability to find the proper communities for people and to nourish them and also to give them power to move on in their lives. Because, John, I've seen that people do not check the whole details with the realtor and with somebody to be there. Also, they don't change their perspective about community living because they didn't check first. They didn't check everything what they know. And the third, John, is the fact that they didn't celebrate the moment they came into the community. Uh, the revelation which I brought to my attention is the fact that we don't understand, first of all, John, whether we are capable of living in a community. We don't answer this question first. We think that we are buying a house, we celebrate, of course, with the neighbors and friends. That's okay. But we didn't start with the beginning. Where we are living, what we're contributing, what's the status of whole province, even the whole country, or even the community there with the municipality, what laws, bylaws they have. It's so going deep. And first of all, what kind of person we are. Some people like to be alone. Even our mentor said that he likes to kind of, work alone. He doesn't want somebody to be around him. And in order to to achieve much better results, there's different people, and you don't have to be ashamed what you are because maybe you're not for the community, John. Maybe you have to be alone, and you have to be kind of doing by yourself. You need to have buy a house or rent a house. But
Absolutely.
if you go in a community, you're not prepared, you don't answer your question, your spouse, your family, how they feel there, then you might end up with very unpleasant kind of situation where you have to sell it in a very in a expense, in a minus, as we said, and then you have to move on somewhere else where you're not prepared yet. So that's my three things: check, change, and celebrate, of course, the moment of your life. Thank you for asking, John.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, those 3 points are, yeah, spot on. They make a good point, especially someone in the real estate industry and looking for a place to live. It makes a lot of sense. What's your gift that you've discovered, and what would you like to share with the world?
Well, my gift is the fact that we are not alone, John. My gift is that we are kind of, always having someone around us. Of course, this is not the time where we can go deeper in this process, but I can tell you that something, John, that we, first of all, as day one on this planet, we always have somebody around us, at least a mother or some doctors, uh, some crew of people or team of people who are around us, and they are coming not by chance. But of course, it's a very, very deep knowledge here where I cannot go deeper. But I believe that we are not only material creatures, John. We always have something spiritual in us, and the doctors today going deeper and deeper and saying that we have something in us. They cannot clarify it yet, that we have something in us which is different than the animals, than the rest, and that we have something which make us unique. So this is the thing where I want to share this gift, or to share this knowledge, which is thousands of years. It's not mine. That we have to look on our three unity. Let's give you some education here. In French, for example, John, materie means material, which is
Yes.
yeah, the same like in English. But if you divide the word materie, it means 1/3. So the matter is 1/3 of what we perceived as a physical world.
Wow.
So even in the languages, it shows it's left of thousands of years that we are not only material, we are something more than the matter, the body. And yes, the body is important, but as I say, where's the soul? Where's the spirit? What does it mean? It's very, very unique, but this is going to help you to understand the whole picture. And that's why I said check, change, and celebrate, because if you don't check the whole picture, you see only part of it. If you know something, let's say my wife used to paint, and I used to know about the Impressionism. Impressionism, if you look very close, you will not see the whole picture. If you go in the back and you see all the dots, they are related, and they create the whole picture. That's what I would like to do for living, to give some kind of, my heart and soul, understanding people that they are venting out there, repelling, but coming with the experience from Eastern Europe and specifically Bulgaria. I want to tell them and show them what is now without any legislation, without any efforts of the government, of institution, of the people who are, even I met one of the gentlemen who was very, very adamant and very, how to say, professional, survived a very big crisis. And I saw his knowledge, wisdom, that if you know that, then it's much easier for you to meet the challenges. As they say in one of the temple, John, happiness is a little bit illusion, but it's worthwhile trying to achieve it. Yes.
Very good.
Yeah, happiness is the journey, and actually,
of course,
it's not like you're reaching there and oops, it's finished. Then we do nothing. No, it's always going up. But thank you for the asking and finding with you and other people here. And I found that if I go deeper and deeper, which is a process, everybody, you also, John, we have gifts which we shouldn't keep like a diamond in ourselves, because
absolutely
they'll never be revealed, John. Thank you for asking.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. But of course, we've known each other for just a little over a year and met in LA, Joel Bauer's event, which is quite amazing. And you obviously have a heart of gold, and probably the biggest heart I have seen in quite a while. But in saying that, you are very true to what you say, and just discovering what you do online and in your book, it obviously does give clarity to me to what I want to do. And you're very true when it comes to looking for property and where you want to live. What it is a must. It certainly is.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, John. I hope you have other questions, maybe, or maybe I can start myself to ask you also, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure. Yeah, if you would like to ask me, please.
I have heard the ability, John, to have what to do for the other people?
Yes, I have the ability to deal with and connect with business owners and managers of strata management, as well as buildings, corporate industry, multiplex, and to deliver them results in cleanliness. So a prime example would be Nathan Henderson, operations manager of Elders Insurance in Tamworth. He was frustrated and he didn't know what to do when his staff were complaining about the cleanliness of the place, not only the sanitary of the kitchen, and having a clean kitchen keeps your staff in the building and on the business site. So he reached out to Seek and Clean, and I went along and drew up a cleaning plan. And just in 2 cleans, he went from unsatisfied and frustrated to very satisfied and bliss just in those 2 cleans.
Mm-hmm. Excellent, John. That's very nice. And what's your gift shift? What we want to share with the world, John? Please share with us.
Absolutely. So being a cleaner, I love cleaning out people's information in a good way, not a bad way, but I love communicating. I love finding out people's history, preserving their history, and also finding out their direction of where they would like to go. So I guess my gift to the world would be to absolutely preserve their history now, and also wash their brand, as so to speak. So find out what a person can do and put their brand out into the world so people can understand them a bit better.
Excellent, John. And where we can find more, John, about you? I mean, when you recent example first, you said it. Thank you very much. That actually you said it. Maybe another recent example, and then probably you can ask us, we can show us where we can find more. Thank you, John.
Yeah, absolutely. So another recent example would be John and Elizabeth O'Sullivan, owners of 3 McDonald's stores. With the increased traffic of population growth in Tamworth, they were finding it hard to consistently keep up to a higher standard to protect McDonald's brands because they're being a franchise. So they reached out to Seek and Clean, and we implemented our 3 simple steps, and they've been proven many times, which are clean, connect, and control. So we went in, we cleaned the premises on a daily process. We connect with the managers of each store as also the staff, and we control it. So we use our cleaning plans to consistently control the added in traffic, and the response from the customers and the owners is overwhelming. Everyone's very happy.
Mm-hmm. Excellent, excellent, Joe. Where we can find more about you, John? Absolutely.
So with our cleaning, we have a new website called seekandcleantamworth.com, which is SEECK, the letter N, CLEAN, Tamworth, TAMWORTH, just .com.au.
Thank you very much, John. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Thank you, Vladimir.
Thank you, and really appreciate your time. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Anything else I can do for you today, if you don't mind to say, or?
Yeah, absolutely. If you don't mind, if I could do an interview with you, just so I can get some practice.
Next week we can do the same, if you don't mind.
Yeah, please. Yeah. The more we do it, the better it is. And with your advice, I've been doing lots of videos of myself. Some of them have to delete them, but some of them are good, and I'm getting better and better, more confident.
That's it, John. Don't worry about it, because the moment you get stuck and you feel bad about it, then it comes moments where you're gonna go down. But it's part of life. It's part of life, man.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you. All right. Next time. Thank you for your time, and I'll pause the interview with your permission. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.